What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Red Tripper. It's me again here, your boy Mario Singo. Peace, y'all. So, how have you guys been? It's been a international break for a couple of weeks, past couple of weeks, and international games are fine and well. Portugal, the team that I support as well, did quite well with their games, and Bruno Fernandes performing well, but standout I could say Diego Jota in the last game did quite well, and it's good. Big ups to Liverpool for getting him, man. That's the kind of player that Liverpool actually, the scouting in Liverpool, they identify the kind of players that they want, which is great. And it kind of reminds me of how we used to do our dealings before, during when we had a competent director of football or people running football. People running the football side were people who knew what they were doing. Kind of reminds me of that, you know. Which brings me to our. There's a lot of things to catch up in this video. The reason why I'm back here is because obviously tonight we have a game against Newcastle United. Tomorrow morning, actually, wee hours of the morning, 3 a.m. right here in Malaysia. But it's a game. Every game is a must win, but it's a must win. It's a must win because I feel that if we don't win this match, that is the probably the start of the end of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As you can see now itself, the stories, the tide is kind of showing towards an Ollie out kind of thing, it's pretty similar. It's like Groundhog Day again of what happened to Mourinho and all that. It all starts from the failure of Ed Woodward and his team, and then when because the failure of getting the players that the manager needs to succeed. All right, and then when it doesn't go that way, they don't do their job, and they don't provide the players that the manager needs, the support that the manager needs, and then obviously this will have a domino effect with the squad, with everything else, and then the press will always be going for the manager's head. It'll always go for the manager's head, and that's when it's very easy to switch the minds of United fans and just put the blame on Oli. A lot of Oli outers came out and Oli out, Oli out, Oli out. He's not capable. He's not capable, without realizing that this is the same thing. It's been going on for years and years and years. Manager after manager. How many managers are we going to sack before we get the real red out of the club, which is Ed Woodward and his and Mike Judge, guys who are running football behind the scenes, who are not delivering what the manager needs to succeed. Simple as that. Yes, Oli, you can say Oli's tactics and whatever is maybe it's not up to par, but okay, Mourinho. Look at what Mourinho is doing with Spurs. Everybody was jumping on Mourinho last time when he was in United. All the Mourinho out brigade. Look at what he's doing in Spurs when he got the proper backing, when he gets the proper backing. Mourinho Spurs looks like a force to be reckoned with. And now we try and bring back the blame to Oli. Yes, Oli got his faults, but the big chunk of it is not Oli's fault. You know, and he got players in his squad, which I think that needs to be pushed out of the squad. So, but that aside, everybody knows that blah blah blah. It's just that it's funny to see United fans suddenly switch. Oh, Ollie's not the man. Ollie's not the man for a job. Blah 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 blah. Quack 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 quack. Yes, I get your points, but until when? We had Van Gaal, we had Mourinho. The problem is not the manager, and if Pochettino comes in, I tell you why they would like Pochettino to come in straight away after they failed in the transfer window. Ed Woodward and Mike Judge failed in the transfer window, and United had a big loss right after that. And to divert the attention from them, stories came out about, they have spoken to Poch. Oli is not the man for a job. They've spoken to Poch, and so everybody, United fans like sheep, diverted their attention to Oli out. That's the whole thing. Everywhere you went was Oli out. Is Oli capable for the job? Blah 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 blah. You know, yeah, I can truly tell you, believe me, if Pochettino comes in, yes, he's a better manager. He's a better tactical wise. You know, he has his tactics in a tip of his fingers. Yes, but if he doesn't get the backing from Ed Woodward and from the board, it's going to be the same story. It's going to happen again and again and again. So we got to get the real problem out of this club, which is the people who are bankers, who know nothing about football, running the football side. You know, just because they are business people, they think can run. It's the same thing in music. You know, business people taking over the music side, because I'm a musician as well, taking over the music side, and who knows nothing about music. That's why you have trash music being produced in and out, copy pasted. Anyway, I'm going segue, major segue. All right, which comes, okay, I've gotten all the negative shit that I wanted to say out. Now I want to talk about being optimistic about the transfers that we got in. How to be optimistic? Just be lah. All right. So we got Edison Cavani. You cannot say that Edison Cavani is definitely our first choice. No, definitely not. Okay. There were rumors that all his choices were Jack Grealish, Upamecano, and Jadon Sancho, which none was delivered. None was delivered. But obviously, I understand a lot of United fans are a bit frustrated with Ole as well, because Ole is not coming out and he's not telling it as it is. He's defending his Ed Woodward, and he's defending, say, that the club has his backing. They're a bit frustrated that Ole is not coming out and making noise about it. But what do you expect? What do you expect? Look what happened to Mourinho when he came out and released his dissatisfaction. Made everything known to the in the open. Wide open. He's saying that he didn't get the proper backing. What happened? United fans say that he was negative football, negative person for United, blah 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 blah. So it always ends up with the manager, but they very smartly divert the attention away from Ed Woodward and co. So the manager becomes a scapegoat all the fucking time. And also we have players in the squad, like for instance, Paul Pogba coming out in the international break and saying, "Oh, everybody," for what? Not. I think Paul Pogba is such an influence in the dressing room. He's such an influence in the squad that he needs to get out of the squad. He needs to leave United. Now, okay, we got 2 more years of him, fine. But after this, he seriously needs to leave United, because I believe that he's such an influence at club, but he's not the right kind of influence. He's such a big figure. He's Paul Pogba. Million followers on Instagram, blah, 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 international superstardom, World Cup winner. But he doesn't have the intensity that's needed of the heart of a United player. No, he doesn't have. It goes. Philip Neville has more balls than Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, doesn't go for a 50-50 ball. He moves away. He blocks his face in hand. So. And this kind of thing that he goes out and talks means he doesn't feel. You'll never hear a Roy Keane, a Gary Neville, a Dave Beckham, a Ryan Giggs, or Paul Scholes come out and say these kind of things while they were still playing United. Never. So with all due respect, Paul Pogba, an amazing player, amazing footballer, but just not the footballer that United needs. So ship him out. The next time they'll ship him out. Get rid of those characters in the background. Sometimes you don't know how much these characters, if it's not the right characters for your team, will hurt your team. So yeah, coming back to Edison Cavani. Cavani, looking on the, yes, he's old. We all get it, he's old. And I don't know why they went for him. But still, what I can say is Edison Cavani is a warrior. I'm being very optimistic here. I'm being very optimistic. He's a warrior, and he's the mentality that is needed United to guide the younger players. To guide the younger players to properly understand what is it to be a proper warrior football player, man kind of football player. Now, just echo what Roy Keane said: proper man in the sport. We are missing that. Like if you look at the Bayern Munich team right now, warriors, fucking fight, man, fight, goddamn, fight. It's war out there. Just say tip tiptoe here, tiptoe there, touches here, touches there. Whoa, look at me. Whoa, Instagram football. Suck my dick. We don't need that. We need proper fighting men out there on the field. So that's why I believe that it might work in our advantage because, as you said, before when the younger players came in and the squad, Fergie's fledglings, the 92 class of 92, when they came in, they had people like, you know, they had people like Cantona, they had people like when Ryan Giggs came in, they had Steve Bruce, Gary Pallister, Dennis Irwin, Brian Robson, and they had Roy Keane was there as well. You know, all these players, they were proper Paul Ince, proper players to guide them, to show them the way. Right now, we don't have that in United. Our senior players are Matic and Mata. Mata is such a nice guy. You know, he's professional, but that fellow who will look at you and you're a bit afraid to fuck around because that guy will fuck you up. Like, for instance, if you played with Roy Keane and team, you'll be fucking scared to make a mistake. Those kind of players is lacking in United. We don't have those kind of senior players. So Edison Cavani probably will bring that attitude, and that will rub off on the likes of Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, and most importantly Mason Greenwood. You know, and then Alex Telles, a good, definitely somewhere where we need to, you know, strengthen, which is the left back position, because Luke Shaw, for how long we want to say Luke Shaw has potential to be the best left back? No, just doesn't cut it, man. Just doesn't cut it. After all, Mourinho was right after all, yeah. So yeah, we need a proper left back, and Alex Telles hopefully does the job for it. And the other two young players, Facundo Pellistri and Ahmed Traore. Facundo is already in. Traore is coming in January. Okay, yes, we didn't get Jadon Sancho. And United has always been about getting the young English player in, the top English player in the club. You know, for instance, Wayne Rooney, Michael Carrick. You know, we've always gotten these players in to build United, and we didn't get Jadon Sancho. We didn't even get Jack Grealish. You know, but what can I say? Jadon Sancho, we missed out on it. Yes, but I had no idea who Facundo was. I had no idea who Ahmad Traore was. I had to Google them and YouTube and watch their videos. And you know what? Not for now. Definitely not somebody to enter the team right now on our right wing to cause problems. But you know, if our development is really good, if we can really development, like looking at Greenwood, looking at Brendan Williams, maybe there's some promise with the way we develop players. Then who knows? You know, I'm just being very optimistic here, okay, guys. Very optimistic. Who knows? Who knows? I remember at one moment in time, we were supposed to get Ronaldinho and we missed out on Ronaldinho. You know, everybody really wanted Ronaldinho was so close to joining United and we missed out on him. But we had this kid that joined us from Portugal, from Sporting Lisbon, who nobody knew who he was. Just knew that he had a name similar to a Brazilian. And that kid was Ronaldo. Give him the number 7 shirt. Nobody knew who he was, and nobody really watched him play. But look at how that turned out, you know. So that's why I say being an optimist. Hopefully, these kind of players that we see like Pellistri and Ahmad Traore, which look, you know, promising talents. And then we have the likes of Hannibal as well, and the under 23s, James Garner and all that. Maybe this whole batch of this United it needs to transition to the next batch where we'll be headed in the helm. That will be headed by the likes of Marcus Rashford, who's already a proper senior player by then, and then all his younger players are the ones that carry this badge, will take over this badge properly, because the United is so corrupted right now from the top to the bottom. And you've got to get Ed Woodward out and all that. You got to get the likes of Paul Pogba out. No, he wants to play in Real Madrid. His dream. Let him go. You know, we need the players when you ask them something, you say, I have no comment. I play for Manchester United now. That is my most important thing. I love this club and I want to stay here as long as I can. Those kind of players that we need. You know, the one who knows the value of Manchester United. You know, So yeah, that's what I gotta say. And Newcastle tonight, scary game. They have been, I think they got 7 points from their opening games, and United only got 3 points, and that's sad. So it's a must win for us tonight, and I hope we get it done, and I hope we play well. I hope the players reflect and understand the kind of shit show that they portrayed during the. Sorry, no mask. Don't worry, woman. Whatever it is, woman. I don't have anything anyway. So just hope that the players understand what kind of a shit show that they portrayed against Spurs, especially by our captain, Sir Harry Maguire. Some people say drop him. Some people say, don't. I guess if Ollie wanted to give him a chance, this would be his last chance. If he really fucks up and this time around as well, then I'm just hoping Tuan Zebi comes in fast, man. Tuan Zebi, watch the X games that he played when he was in the youth squad. He's quite a good player for a centre back. Probably an ideal player to accompany anyone out there. The rest, we have Lindelof, Maguire, and Bailly, who's injured again, I think. But I'm looking at training videos. Marcus Rojo is back in training. Even though he's not playing, but he's there in training, so that shows you the depth of. We don't really have strength in depth, So okay, let me just touch on the formation before I take off. What I feel, maybe it's not possible, or it's not the kind of football that people play right now, with or the formation wise. But I would really like to see. I don't think so. Cavani will be playing today. Oh shit! Means we're gonna play with Igalo and Rashford because Martial's recorded. Mason Greenwood and Rashford and Igalo. Who knows? But I'm gonna say that what I would like to see is a back four, whoever. Teles on the left, Maguire. Bailly's not injured. Lindelof, and then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's been terrible since the start of the season. And then I would like to see a diamond midfield. Why not? Pogba on the left, Matic, defensive mid, Van der Beek on the right, and then you have Bruno Fernandes on the number 10 position. And then you have Rashford with Mason Greenwood for today. Would really like to see that, but obviously I don't think so it'll happen. And if Cavani comes in, also use the same formation, just switch Mason Greenwood with Cavani and Rashford plays and Martial plays. You just rotate among these players, and I think it might be well. And then for the midfield, we need to rotate. We have Mata, we have Fred, we have McTominay, we have Dan James to come in midfield and all that. Maybe you should switch to a 4-4-2 diamond. Old school star! So anyway, guys, hope for the best. This match tonight. Welcome back to Premier League, and hope we get a good result. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, The Red Tripper, on YouTube and Facebook, please follow, please subscribe and share out this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and hope that we have a good result, and see you guys in the next video. Peace, glory, Man United. Get in!